Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds. I have to apologize. I did not have my headset on, so you could not hear me. So I have to apologize for that first off. But this is part two of the Trent Jones Classic. Uh, we've got Thomas, Tate, Homa, and Rose all at 14 under. And this is after the first group have gone through the first four holes. Young Tom Morris is one back at 13 under. Final and Barnes are three back at 11 under. And Lockie is four back at 10 under. Barnes is even. Lockie is even. Young Tom Morris is one under. Final is one over. Homa is even. Rose is one under. And Thomas and Tate are even. That's where everybody stands right now. We're getting ready to roll for Lockie and Barnes. And Lockie rolls first because he got a birdie on the fourth hole. I will say this. It's very interesting because you roll with the first two group, you do two holes, then you add your second pairing. You go to the third hole, you add your third pairing. You go to the fourth hole and you add your fourth and final pairing or your leaders. And that's where we got. So we got through the first, basically where everybody got on the course. And that's where we left off. And we're going to, I'm going to go down and we're going to show you the hole number 5 for Lockie and Barnes. All right, now you'll see that hole number 5 is double cordial. It's semi-friendly. It's direct. It's got 5 as the only course control. These are all the designations, of course. And we will now roll for Lockie. See how he does. Right, that will be 224. And is he a king or bomber? He is neither of those. Is he a champion? He's not that. This will go to experience. And we are looking at number 2 on the experience chart. And it's a par 5. We're looking at 2. Is he an icon? The answer is yes. This will be a gimme birdie putt for Lockie. It's a gimme. Okay. And now we go to Barnes. And that will be a 6. And that means he can go for it. And he will go for it. That will be a 3. This will be a difficult birdie putt for Barnes. Difficult birdie putt for Barnes. And he will spend his 2 chips to make it an easy birdie putt. Okay. He makes it makes it an easy birdie putt. So Barnes, if 1 to 4, and Barnes will make this. And he does. That is a birdie for Barnes. Okay. That puts him at 1 under. Okay, and Lockie has a gimme birdie putt, which means as long as he gets anything but double sixes here, and he will get a birdie putt as well. Puts him at -2. Sorry, that puts him at -1 as well. And that will also make him a hot player, because that's 2 in a row for Lockie. So Lockie, Barnes. Okay, that puts that brings up Morris and Finau. Morris and Finau. Let's see how we do. And they are at the 4th hole. And the 4th hole is a daunting hole. 3, 4, and 5. It's course controlled, and you'll see that it has a caution designation for rolls of 11, 25, and 36. So let us see what we get with Tom Morris. That will be course control. That will be 45. That will be rough in 1. And that's a par 3. So rough in 1. Par 3, rough in 1. When we're looking at 3, is he a workman? That is a no. This will be a gimme par putt for young Tom Morris. Okay. And that, we go to Finau. Okay, this will be player controlled. 3-3-5 on the par 3. Is he a hero? The answer is no. This will go to Mood. Go to Mood. It is a par 4. And we're looking at 3. Is he sunny? No. This will be a double difficult putt for birdie, which means a 1 and +1. He's going to lag. He will get a blue chip for lagging. He'll get so that means he's up to 2, and that will make it a easy putt for par for Finau. So anything but double sixes here, and he gets his par, and he will get his par. So Finau gets a par, keeps him at +1, and we go to young Tom Morris, and this is a gimme putt for par, which means anything but triple sixes here, and that will be an easy par for young Tom Morris. And we go to Homa and Rose. here, Rose will go first. Both players have one chip. Rose will go first, and we're at the third hole for Homa and we're at the third hole for Homa and Rose. And you will see that that is a par 4. 3, 4, and 5 are course controlled, and we will go and roll for Rose. Right, that is going to be a go for it. So, and I always, no offense, because these are pro players, I always go for it when I can. I just feel that that's the way pros would do it. So this is a go for it situation. And that is a 2. That will be a difficult birdie putt for Rose, which means he needs a 1. And we will go with Homa. This will be course controlled. That will be 24. We'll be in the rough in 2. Rough in 2, par 4, and that's a 5. Master. The answer is no. Homa is not a master. This will be a difficult par putt for Homa, and that is a 1, 2, 3. Okay. They both have a chip, and I think they're both going to use it to make it a moderate and a moderate par. So we will do Homa first, and Homa needs a 1 to 5 to get the par, and he gets a 1, so that will be a par for Homa. And Rose needs a 1 to 2 in order to get a birdie. And he gets a 1. Yes. That puts him at 2 under. Okay. And he is puts him currently in the lead. Okay. And we've got Thomas and Tate, and they're on the second hole, and Thomas still first. And you will see that this is hole 2 is course controlled at 3, 4, 5, and Thomas, let's see how Thomas does here. That will be course controlled. 25 will be a fairway cam, and 6 on the fairway cam. Daunting hole. It is not daunting. This will be a clutch birdie putt for Thomas. And let's go to Tate. Okay, this will be course controlled, be 46 in the trees in 2. Excuse me. Par 4 in the trees in 2, and we're looking at 1. Is he a workman? No. That means he will get a blue chip because it's a pin result. And we will roll on the pin chart. And that is a moderate putt for par. And because he's got a chip, he'll use the chip to make it an easy par putt. And we will roll for Tate first. Anything but double sixes, and he's got a par. And he has a par. Keeps Tate even. Okay. Thomas needs a 1-3 to get this clutch birdie putt and a blue chip. And he gets it. That is a 3. So Thomas will get a blue chip. And that puts him at 1 under after 2. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Barnes and Lockie are 1 under, so that puts Barnes at -12, Lockie at -11. Young Tom Morris is 1 under, so that puts him at 13 under. And Finau he's 1 back, so he's at 11 under. Homa is even, so he's at 14 under. Rose is 2 under, so that puts him at 15 under. Thomas is at 1 under, so that puts him at 15 under. And Tate is still even. So after the 5th hole, Thomas is at 15 under, Rose is at 15 under, Tate and Homa are 1 back. Young Tom Morris is 2 back. Barnes is 3 back. And Lockie and Finau are 4 back. And we will go to the 6th hole with Barnes and Lockie is still going first. Lockie's still going first, and that's because he's birdied the last 2 holes. And we are at the 6th hole for Lockie. And it's semi-cordial and semi-friendly. We're going to have to look at the decider dice real close here. It's not cordial or friendly. We're going for it. So it's 1-3-6, but we're going to go for it. So we'll roll for the go for it first. That is a 5 on a par 4. This will be a moderate par putt for Lockie. Moderate par putt for Lockie, which is 1-5. We'll keep that there. And it brings up Barnes. And that will be course controlled. That will be 13. That will be in the rough and 2. Rough and 2 on par 4. And we're looking at 5. Is he a master? The answer is no. This will be a difficult par putt for Barnes. Okay. 1 to 3 is what Barnes needs to make this par putt. He misses. So that makes a bogey 1 to 5 for him. And he misses that. Double bogey. Anything but double sixes here. And he makes a double bogey here. So Barnes, let's see, even that will put him Barnes at +1. Okay. It's a double bogeys, and Locking needs a 1 to 5 to make this par. And he will make the par. The under. Okay. Okay. Young Tom Morris is up first. Okay, and we are at the 5th hole. And the 5th hole is double cordial, semi-friendly, and direct. And it says Shaper, green in 2. Difficult eagle, bomber, green in 2, moderate eagle. And he is a bomber. So if those come up, we will see what happens. Young Tom Morris is up. And that will be player controlled. And that will be 1, 2, and 3. And this is on the par 5. So par 5, 1, 2, 3 for Morris. Direct green. The answer is yes, it is direct. This is a moderate putt for eagle. That will be a moderate putt for eagle. 1 to 2. And I think those are fine house chips. So it's a moderate putt for eagle for young Tom Morris. And we will roll for final. Okay, final. That will be course controlled. That will be 26, which will be fairway cam. And the 3 on the fairway cam for cordial hole. Yes. This will be a clutch birdie putt for final. Okay. So we will go with the clutch putt because we also have an eagle putt. So final needs a 1 to 3 in order to get this. And he misses. So that will take away one of his chips. Goodbye, 1 chip. He has 1 left. And that will be an easy par putt. And he will get a par here. Okay. Final is up. He needs a one or a two in order to get the eagle. So let's see what happens, and he gets it. Fine Owl will get the eagle here. So that will put him at 3 under. And we go to Rose and Homa, and they are on the 4th hole. And Rose is up first, and Homa second. And we're at the 4th hole, which is a par 3. 3, 4, 5 is course controlled. So let us go and see what Rose does here. And that will be player controlled. And that will be a 1, 2, 3 on a par 3. It says go to the we go to the green cam, and we're on a par 3. We're looking at 2. Is it a friendly green? No. Challenging green. The dice says no. This will be an easy putt for par. So Rose has an easy par putt. Okay. And Homa's up. Oops. Re-roll that because all the dice didn't go in the box. Right. That will be 2, 6, 6. The par 3. 2, 6, 6. Champion. And the answer is no. That will be the green cam. So we will go to the green cam. And on the par 3, we're looking at 2. Is it a friendly green? No. Challenging green. The dice says yes on this one. This will be a double difficult par putt for Homa. Double difficult par putt, which means he needs a 1. So we will roll for Homa. He needs a 1 in order to get this. And he misses. It will be a 1 to 3 for a bogey. And he will get a bogey here. So that puts him at +1. Rose for a easy par putt. He needs anything but double sixes here. And that will be par for Rose. Okay. And we go to Thomas and to Tate. Okay, and they are on the 3rd hole. And that is player course controlled at 3, 4, 5. No designations. All right, let's see how Thomas does. That will be a go for it. So we will roll. And he gets a 5 on the go for it chart. And that is a par 4 go for it. That will be a moderate par putt for that will be a moderate par putt for Thomas. And now we go to Tate. That will be player controlled, and that will be a 1, 2, 3 par 4. This will be a green cam, and we're looking at 1 on the green cam. Challenging hole, nope. Okay, challenging hole, that's no. Scatter golfer, that is no. This will be a clutch birdie putt for Tate. Okay. So we've got a moderate par putt for Thomas, and he needs a 1 to 3 for this. And he misses, to mean 1 to 5 on the bogey. And he will get the bogey. So Thomas will go back to even. Okay. And Tate needs a 1 to 3 to make the clutch birdie putt. And he does make it. And that will put, that will give Tate a blue chip, and that will make Tate go first the next time out. And that takes us to the 7th hole for Barnes and Lockie. And Lockie's going first because he was the last one, and he was the last one to have, he's got 2 birdies in a row. He just parred. Barnes bogeyed the last hole, so he's the last one with a birdie, so to speak. And we're at the 7th hole for Lockie and Barnes. You'll see that there's no designations there. 3, 4, and 5 are course controlled. And let us go back down to the course and see how Lucky does. Alright, let's see how Lucky does. Okay, that will be course controlled. That will be a 33, which is fairway cam. It's a par 4, and we're looking at 1. Is it a cordial hole? No. Laser golfer? That is no. This will be a clutch par putt for Lockie. And he is gold, so that will be 1 to 5. Time for Barnes. And that's going to be player controlled. And that will be 3, 5, 6 on a par 4. Scattered or puny? He's neither scattered or puny. He is a champion. So this will be an easy birdie putt for Barnes, which is 1 to 4. We will do Barnes first, and he will make his birdie putt here. That puts him back at even. Okay, and Lockie's got a clutch par putt, and he is gold, so it's a 1-5 for Lockie, and he will make his par putt. Keeps him at 1 under, but that means that Barnes will go first the next time. Okay. Young Tom Morris and Fine Owl, and Young Tom Morris goes first here, and they are on the 6th hole. In the 6th hole is semi-cordial, semi-friendly, and course controlled at 4 and 5. That is a 4. That's 4, so 36, which will be sand and 2. Sand and 2 on a par 4, and we're looking at 5. Is he sandy? The answer is no. This will be a difficult par putt for young Tom Morris, which means 1, 2, 3. Fine now. Okay, that will be course controlled. That will be 12, which will be in the rough in 2. And is he a master? He is not a master. This will be a difficult par putt for Fine Owl. So both have difficult putts. They are basically 1 to 3. We will do Fine Owl first because he's already here, and he will make his par putt. Okay. And we're looking for a 1 to 3 for Morris. And he will miss. So he will need a 1 to 5 for a bogey. And he will get a bogey here. That puts him 2 back. And that puts him at 2 under. And that means Fine Owl will go first the next time up. Brings up Rose and Homa. And Rose goes first. And they are on the 5th hole. And the 5th hole is double cordial, semi-friendly, direct, and 5, and it has designations for shaper and bomber, and he's neither of those. Rose is. So we will roll and see how things go here. Okay, that will be player controlled 3, 4, 5 on a par 5. 3, 4, 5 on a par 5. It says struck thin, not much roll. That is a gallery groans. So Rose will get a red chip here. And on the gallery groans chart, that is a 2. Is he a master? No. This will be a moderate par putt for Rose. You'll need a 1 to 5. And Homo's up. And that will be player controlled. And that will be triple 4s on a par 5. And that will be a special result. Par 5 special result. Let's go for it here. See what happens. 13 on the special result. Blown birdie putt prompts uncalled for comment from gallery. Moderate putt for par. And Homa will be stormy the rest of the round. So he has a moderate par putt as well. So you're talking both players have 1 to 5. So we will start with Homa first. He will make his par. We go to Rose, and he will make his par as well. So they both make par. And that means that Rose is still first. And that will put us with Thomas and Tate. And Tate will go first this hole. And we are at the 4th hole for Thomas and Tate. And that is daunting, semi-challenging. It is, you got caution on 11, 25, and 36. And at 3, 4, 5 is your course control. Let's see how Tate does. That will be player controlled 2, 5, 6 on a par 3. Two, 5, 6. Is he a hacker? No, he's no hacker. This will go to mood. All right. Now, this is where making that birdie might come into play, or that this might be where the because we're looking at the mood chart, and Tate is stormy, so we will have to roll and see what happens here. But it might affect the outcome here, and it's a par 3 hole. So let us take a look. And that is a 4. See, stormy, yes. This will be a double difficult par putt. Wow. Double difficult par, which means he has to get a 1. All right. We go to Thomas. 2. And we're on the 4th hole, 2. This is player controlled 1, 3, 5 on a par 3. 3, 5. he utility or gilded? He is neither of those. So this will be the green cam. We're looking at green cam, and we're looking at 5 on the green cam. This is not friendly. The dice says it's not challenging. This will be an easy par putt for Thomas. Okay. Tate needs a 1 for this double difficult par putt. Tate needs a 1 for this double difficult par putt. And he misses. 1 to 3 is bogey for Tate. And he will bogey this hole. Tate will bogey. So that will put him back to even. Okay. And we now go to Thomas. He needs this will be an easy par putt for him, so he needs anything but double sixes here. And he gets it, so that will be a par for Thomas as well. Okay, and I'm at about at the 50-minute mark here, 47 something. So I'm going to add up the scores, and we're going to take another break here. But we've gotten the leaders to the 4th hole, and the first pairing to the 8th hole. So we will look at. See, Barnes is even, so that puts him at, still he's at 11 under. Lockie is at 11 under. Young Tom Morris, he started at 12, so he's at minus 14. Finau has lost a stroke, so he's at 11 under. Homa has lost a stroke. That puts him at 13 under. Rose has gone up 2, so that's 15 under. Thomas is even, and so is Tate. So they are 14 under. And this is after 7. So right now, Rose is your leader at 15 under. Thomas and Tate are 1 back at 14 under. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Rose is 15 under. Thomas, Tate, and young Tom Morris are 14 under. Homa is 13 under. And Barnes, Lockie, and Finau are 11 back. So they're 4 strokes back. And that's where we stand right now after 7. I'm going to pause, take another break for a while, and I may come back and at least get us through the next 2 holes to get us get that first grouping through the first 9 holes. So until next time, guys, take care, and I hope all your rolls are good ones.